Alright, hello everyone. So this here is Majesty, and it's a really old game. I'm not gonna pretend that it's new. That would just be a blatant lie. But this is one of my favorite games of all time. I started playing it when I think I was about 8 or 9 years old. So I thought it'd be a great first series to do on this YouTube channel. So let's get started. And yeah, I'll just let my name be Your Majesty. Why not? Sounds awesome.
Your Excellency, I offer my most humble introduction. I am Lord Van Fairweather. I was your mother's most trusted advisor. I submit my services to you in that continued capacity.
Okay, so we start this game by playing the same quest. It's supposed to teach you how to play. I can kind of explain it to you. I've played through this game a number of times, although there are a couple of quests I really hate, and so usually never bother beating. We'll see if I get to them or not. Yeah, so let's go and start the Bell, the Book, and the Candle, which should be right here.
Forgive the intrusion, Highness, but we've been robbed! Someone has stolen the magic bell, the holy book, and the eternal candle. Right from under our noses, they were whisked away from the royal treasury by some scoundrel. We must do something to recover them. They are treasures beyond value.
So this is a really easy quest. You just have to find these 3 items. It's pretty obvious where they are once you start uncovering the map. So let's get started. No warriors or wizards available on this quest. That won't be a problem. Oh, I'm also hoping that this game won't crash because it's meant to run on Windows 98 and I'm currently running it on Windows 8, so we're gonna see how that goes. There are rumors that the thieves who stole the artifacts from your treasury have fled, but were forced to hide the artifacts as they left. Find the items before the thieves have a chance to return. So we've got to find these 3 items, the bell, the book, and the candle. And that's going to be easiest to do if we start building some buildings. So we have guard houses and a trading post, another guard house, a rogues guild, and a blacksmith. So we need a marketplace. What's this note? Heroes visit the blacksmith in order to purchase better weapons and armor. Once you've researched those skills, upgrade your blacksmith and even better items will be available for you to research. We probably won't get to that in this quest because it's probably going to be over before it even starts. So let's get some rangers. They're really the best for scouting anyway, you know. Rangers are good. What's this note? Guard houses host a member of the city guard and can fire arrows at nearby enemies once you research the skill. Use them to protect vital buildings or far-flung outposts of your city. Henchmen rest at guard houses if they're closer than the palace.
If our kingdom is to prosper, it needs more heroes.
Yes, I know our kingdom needs more heroes. I am working on it. Let's research arrows in the 2 guard houses that we have, because it never hurts to have them. And our marketplace is done, so we can now research those things. And we might as well start researching. We have a rogues guild. I don't like using rogues.
The guardhouse.
But
Your Highness, we've improved
I
the
will
guardhouse.
this time. I'm fine with it this time just because they are already here. But rogues are very greedy people, and if they have a chance to do so, if they'll get paid to do it, they will turn against you, and that's not a good thing. But since this is such an easy quest, I'm not really too worried about it. Inns are gathering and resting places for heroes, and allow them to extend the range of wandering if you build them outside of your main city. So we already have an inn here. This zombie is attacking a guard house, which isn't a good thing, but we've got a city guard out here fighting off another zombie. The guard house is protecting itself. I'm sure that they can rebuild the guard house after the zombie dies. Oh look, what is this? Oh, we have so many messages. Trading posts, a place to purchase healing potions. Yeah. They help you make a lot of money. They're really useful. I should research healing potions. They're a really good thing to have. So here's the place for the missing candle. Wow, it's literally right next to my kingdom. That's great. So we'll put an attack flag on it. and you put monetary value on the flag, and your heroes should hopefully
Majesty,
go attack
your
it.
trading post now offers
We'll
healing
see if they do.
potions.
I'm sure the rogues will, because they like doing stuff for money. They'll pretty much do anything for money as far as I know, including turn against you and try and kill you, so be careful about that. Yeah, see, my guardhouse has now been completely restored to its original state, and the zombie is gone. Notice here we have a caravan from the trading post. It's being attacked by this
Sovereign,
Medusa,
your
sort of.
marketplace
Well,
now
the Medusa's
serves
kind
you
of
better.
following it. It's gonna have to turn though here to get around the rocks, so we'll see how that goes. It's probably not gonna make it. But yeah, for this video, I'm probably just gonna do this quest. It won't be a very long video, most likely. I was just gonna try testing this out and see how it goes. I'd really like to make a series out of this game because, like I said, it is one of my all-time favorites, but if it's not gonna run on Windows 8 very well, then I might not be able to. And it's already lagging a little bit, so it's gonna get interesting. When you have enough heroes, you can upgrade your palace, and there's not much else to do in this quest, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh look, my caravan will get to my marketplace. That's great. Now the Medusas have nothing to do, and they'll start attacking other
Majesty,
things, but you know,
the local blacksmith
one problem at a
offers
time,
new
guys.
services.
So these guys here are all attacking the ruined keep to get back the candle, which is really good. That's what they should be doing. And there's a guy out here just wandering around. He's probably gonna help find the other buildings that have the other 2 items in them. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see if and when we find them. That's really more of a when we find them. I highly doubt that I'm going to lose this quest. There are different ways to lose quests. You can either lose them from your palace being destroyed or running out of time or whatnot. This is an explore flag, so I'm going to try and place
has been upgraded.
a reward for getting out here, so a hero will come out here. Oh dear, one of my rogues died. Rogues aren't very good heroes for the most part. He died to a skeleton. Skeletons have really high dodge, so a lot of attacks just don't hit them, which is unfortunate.
The palace renovations are finished.
Alright, my palace is done being upgraded. It looks a little bit more like a castle now. This unlocks some new buildings, like I could get an elven bungalow. Usually you don't need them in a quest this easy, but since I have the extra money and I have the extra time, why not build one? It also is the first time you have access to temples, so that's great. But, you know, right now, I'm not really interested in buying a temple. And you can get different types of heroes from the different temples, but if you build one type of temple, you may not be able to build another kind because they don't get along.
Your Highness, the elves wish
It's
to
a
join
serious
our
problem.
prosperous kingdom.
Another one of my rogues died. Okay. So we can get another rogue. Okay, so we destroyed the building with the candle, and here's the candle right here. It's laying on the ground. Any hero that has this in their inventory will have increased sight range, so I don't know why no one picked it up. It's, you know, it's kind of a good thing to have, but that's their choice. If you haven't noticed, you can't directly control any of your heroes in this game. They have free will. They can do what they want. You can try and get them to do what you want them to by placing a reward flag like this one, where I'm saying if you come and explore out here, you'll get $500 or 500 coins or 500 gold, whatever you want to call the currency. I think they call it gold. So,
Your Majesty,
okay, my elven bungalow is done, so I can now recruit an elf. The elf can join these different quests. Yeah, this game's really lagging. I need to figure out why. It's probably just not particularly compatible with Windows 8. Which is unfortunate, because I really like this game. We'll see if I can find a way to fix that. If not, I may just start doing a different game, because it is a little laggy. But elves are pretty brave. They usually will go after enemies, especially ones near their home, and this zombie's like right outside his house, so he's like, nah, gotta get rid of this zombie, man. So far no one's actually made it out here to my reward flag. So let's put up another one.
No fun at all.
Apparently that elf shouldn't have taken on that zombie, because the zombie won, and now we don't have any elves. But this ranger seems to be following him.
This will be a quick bit of
And we can recruit another elf. Because we built the elven bungalow, we now have elven lounges, which are a place for people to relax, and we have a gambling hall. I can gamble too as the sovereign. You can try and win gold this way. I find that just like real gambling, it's usually not worth it. But you know, you can do it if you want to. Oh dear, this ranger is in trouble. He'll probably run away from a 3-on-1 fight. So see, that's another reason there are so many enemies. I have a feeling another one of the buildings is up here, because the evil buildings, I suppose if you want to call them that, tend to spawn monsters. So if monsters are coming from someplace, there's probably a building up there. But we have 2 more buildings, because we have 2 more items that we need to collect. Yeah, so we have the candle, but we still need the bell in the book.
no fun at all.
We lost another elf. The elf went in and took on that fight. That might not have been the best decision for him.
In the name of the sovereign.
And yes, you can see all the heroes. They have names. This is Death the Trekker. He's a ranger. Right now you can't change their names. Like, I can click up here, it won't work. But if they reach level 10, then you can. I don't know why reaching level 10. Maybe they're less likely to die, so you're allowed to get attached to them then. I don't know. There are definitely quests where if you're level 10 you will probably still die, because in the harder quests you get dragons and werewolves and lots of things that can kill you. It all of a sudden becomes really easy to die. So I would just say never get attached to your heroes. Don't name them after your best friend, your boyfriend, girlfriend. Just expect that they'll probably die at some point. It's just a safe bet. Okay, so we've explored most of the map. We haven't found either of the other 2 buildings yet, which is surprising to me. I'm really surprised that we haven't found them yet. So I guess we just need to get into these corners and see where they are. Oh, there's a Medusa attacking a guard. Guards and stuff, they're not heroes. They are just part of the castle. You have a certain number of guards, you have a certain number of tax collectors, and you have a certain number of peasants, depending on the level of your palace. If they die, you simply get a new one. No, this rat man is stealing money from my marketplace. That is very bad, because, see, this is where I get gold from. The tax collector collects the gold, and he's leeching it. See, it just went from like 950 to 238. That's really bad.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Refreshing.
And so yeah, I'm getting told that my treasury is nearly empty. That's true. It is. So hopefully I can get more money soon. But the rat man stole pretty much all of it from my marketplace, which is sad. And rat men come from sewer entrances, which there's one right here. And you can't avoid those. They are built automatically as your kingdom grows. And you can't destroy them and you can't move them. Well, goody, we found another one of the buildings. So the bell has been located in this ruined shrine. So now we just need to destroy this building and we will recover the bell. So So the third building has to be out there somewhere.
Refreshing.
I hope that they find it soon.
This will be a quick bit of gold.
Okay,
Refreshing.
good. So these elves are gonna start working on this ruined shrine. I don't know if like the type of attack has anything to do with how much damage is done to buildings and whatnot, but you can see that they're shooting it with arrows. Most of elves and rangers are both ranged fighters. They work with bows and arrows. Warriors work with swords. I think rogues work with daggers, but I could be wrong about that. Because like I said, I don't use rogues very often. So I'm not sure what they work with. We could probably find out. Oh, they work with crossbows, so they're actually ranged too. Never mind. So right now all of the heroes that I'm using are ranged fighters. Which is really the best way to do it when you're a low level, like most of these guys are. Like this guy's a level 2. Because then you don't have to get too close to the fight. And so this guy's fighting a spider. I would be so freaked out if a giant spider came up on me while I was trying to destroy an old shrine.
At all.
And yeah, the spider killed the elf. That is unfortunate. But we have enough gold, we can just simply recruit another elf. So all's good. Hopefully someone will come claim this flag. No one ever bothered claiming it, apparently. Maybe we can get them to go out and to actually get the last bit of this corner. Because the building has to be around here somewhere. We just need to find it, and then I can put an attack flag on it, and hopefully everyone will destroy it.
This will be a quick bit of gold.
So we've recruited a new elf. There he is. He's a brand new little level 1 elf. He's bounty hunting, so that probably means he's going to come help destroy the shrine. Most of the money to be earned is up here right now anyway, either through attack flags or explore flags. So hopefully most of my heroes are up there. Every once in a while it's a good idea to make sure you didn't miss any deaths of people. Like I missed a rogue that died somewhere. So I can get another rogue to go out there and help me recover these items that I'm supposed to be doing. So you can see the health bar on the shrine is going down. That's a good thing. Your buildings also have a health bar if they're being attacked. So if it's your building, you don't want the health bar to go down. And you see it just spawned a spider, which was going to go and attack the closest target, which is this ranger. Oh dear, this is bad. It spawned an evil Oculus when it was destroyed. These guys are pretty strong. They cast spells of paralyzation and destruction. So we could lose a fair number of heroes to this thing. That would be unfortunate, but it is possible. These rogues are obviously interested in these attack flags. This is the only logical place that the other building can be at this point. Because we'd see it if it were in here, or in here, or in here. So we really need to get people up there, but right now this evil Oculus is kind of putting people off of that idea. I can see we lost a ranger because there's a grave for a ranger. So let's go ahead and get a new one. My guardhouse is on fire, but this rat man's dead, so I'm assuming that the guards that shoot arrows out of the guard tower killed him. Oh good, the Oculus is dead. That's a good thing. We wanted him to die. And stop killing our people. Okay, so yeah, this looks like the third building. A little note should be popping up on it soon. There we go. The hero has discovered that the book lies in the ruined altar. Raise it and recover the artifact. So we just need to destroy this guy. Let's try and get everybody on it. Put a nice big reward on it. Because then we will complete the quest. And that'll be really great. You also have like a days taken up here in the corner, so we're on day 8 right now. Some quests have time limits, like you have to complete something within 30 days or 40 days or 10 days or whatever. So that's really only important in those quests, otherwise it can just be a challenge, like can I beat this quest faster or something like that. This one doesn't have a time limit, I just need to get the 3 items, and I have 2 of them, the third one is in here. So hopefully I've got 3 heroes interested in this flag, 2 rogues and an elf, and 3 rogues and the elf. So they'll all come up here, but yeah, this rogue's running away because he got scared by the zombie. So rogues are also just kind of scaredy cats. They don't like having to fight for money. They just really want money. But they don't want any fear of dying. So see, this rogue is running away from the zombie where the elf is not. Oh, this rogue has decided that he can fight this zombie. Maybe because he notices the elf is helping. And so he's not being attacked by the zombie. The elf is.
This will be a quick bit of gold.
And now they can continue on their way. They're going up here. They're probably coming to help with the altar. So we still got 4 heroes. Both elves are now interested in destroying this altar. This ranger's interested in pretty much free gold. And now he's helping with the altar too. That's really great.
My ambition has paid off.
And like even when it's just attacking buildings, they can level up. This rogue just became level 3. The little star above his head
We are
did that.
victorious, Your
There we go.
Majesty.
So I've completed the quest. I destroyed the last thing. This quest, I don't have to have them pick up the item and bring them back to the palace. You just have to destroy the buildings. And we did that. So it'll show you your palace and then...
The bell, book, and candle are back in their rightful place. We also found the thief who stole them from the castle. A rogue identified as Cherrick of Keldern. Unfortunately, he escaped while being returned to the castle, with a 15,000 gold piece reward on his head. I'm sure he'll think long and hard before returning to our kingdom.
So see, this is what I meant about rogues. Like, if we hadn't had rogues, we wouldn't have had to do this in the first place. Rogues are not to be trusted, except in very specific situations. Anyway, I think that's good for the first video. So, if you liked it, stay tuned for more. I am the purple Peggysus, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!